Hey everybody, what is going on? Serial Lover Jeff here, and today I'm playing Entropia Universe. What we're going to be doing today is my 100 to 200 PED auction challenge. So, this is part 5 of the challenge. If you guys haven't seen all the rest of the videos, you can just search Entropia Universe 100 to 200 PD challenge, and you'll see all the videos. You can watch part 1 through part 5, or you can just start here. So, to summarize things, last episode, basically, or last video, we had some typo gas that we were looking to sell. That's sort of how we ended it. And now we're beginning with the sale. So we've got 105.77 PEDs, which means after all that work, we've only made 5 PEDs. But hopefully things are going to turn around. I keep saying that, and I keep believing it. Eventually, it's got to happen. Or this is going to be one of those infinite videos. You never know. So first off, let's start looking at just what we should trade here. Typo, I don't think is working. There's just not enough to make. There's not enough spread, right? Like it's the markup's too high, and what we're making is too low. If you're gonna make 4% on a low markup or end matter, that's fine. On typo, most of your money's going to auction fees, especially when you're doing just 100 PEDs worth. So let's look at Garcia Lubricant here real quick. Let's check the buyout because I did have some luck with that. Right now the buyout's at 110 or 111, and it looks like people are paying 114.86. So this has some potential. The other one I want to check that we did have a little bit of luck with. Actually, let's check typo just to be sure. 141 orders are 135. There's not enough there. We're just gonna skip right past that. Let's try the Alliances Gel. That's at 112 and people are buying it. It looks like we got a 109 order in, so that's not going to work. I think Garcian's going to be the way to go here. 114.86, it's not too bad of a percent. These were just listed, so we might even be getting 115. And with the orders at 111, we can do 111.5 with the auction fee. Since we're doing 100 PDs, that brings us up to about 112.5. which still leaves, maybe 2% that we can make in profit, which means we're going to make about 1% or 1 PED if we can get these sales through. So let's go ahead and create that auction order and just see what happens. So we're going to buy it at 111. Let's do 2.5. I'm gonna cut it a little bit just because we're getting to the point here where we might not even be. It's going to be close to like the break-even zone. So I'm going to try and buy 460 units, just a few more than before, because if I can get that, that's going to give me a little bit more bang for the buck, because again, we're paying that 1 PD order listing fee, and that's really sort of sucking a lot of our PDs here. If I didn't have to pay that auction fee, or if I had a higher sort of unit amount, or I was clearing a higher amount of units, you guys can do the math, I'd be making a lot more profit here. 111.25%, that's what we're going to buy it at. We're going to try and sell at 114 or higher, which again, if you do the math on that, that's going to leave us 2.75% profit. If we get all these sales, we're going to make about 2.75 PDs on that. 1 PD goes to auction fees to list the order. Maybe another PD goes to sort of list this to sell. So we're going to make about 1 PD on this, which would bring us up to 106.75. That's not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and list this, and we'll be right back sort of with all the details and just how it went. So the Garcia Lubricant bid did fail. We didn't get any units, but if we look at it now, you can see the price on it. There's something weird going on, right? It looks like a bunch of, like, if we order by buyout, there are a bunch of like low-level Garcia Lubricant sort of bids, like PED values in, but nobody has a large amount to sell. It's a very weird scenario to see this. It looks like 115 is sort of the going rate. It's just weird to see that nobody has like a huge amount on the market right now. So that sort of means we can set the price. I'm going to try with another order here because I think even if we buy at 111.5, we can still manage to get a pretty good sale at maybe 116 even, just because there's no one else selling Garcia Lubricant right now, so it's in high demand. If we'd gotten it before, that would have been awesome because we could have made a decent chunk. Actually, I'm going to pay 112% just because I want to try and ensure that I get some, because I think I can really take advantage sort of this just drop in the market, right? Like there's just a drop in the amount of volume on the market, and I think I can take advantage of that. So let's go ahead, let's put in this order for 112%. We're going to be buying 100 units worth, so 450 is going to be the quantity, and if we get that, we're going to try and sell it for maybe like 116, just take advantage of this like complete lack of Garcian lubricant on the market. So yeah, this is going to require me to just come in a little bit earlier and see if I haven't made any sales. But hopefully we can get a few units so I can just get out on the market quick. So I'll be right back. We are back. So our order didn't go quite as planned. We got a little bit too little, I think. I think we're going to have problems here, but let's go over sort of what we got. We got 203 units of Garcian lubricant out of 450. We're going to check in just a second to see why that was. So first off, we got 33 PEDs at 111.49%, which is a decent markup. And we got 55 units at 109.09%, meaning in total we paid, what did we pay here? About 45 PEDs for all this Garcian lubricant. So we're going to see sort of where we need to come out to actually make a profit on this. So again, 45 PEDs, you add that 1 PD auction fee in, we're at 46. We're going to see sort of, I'm going to need to sell this for at least 47 PEDs to make a profit. Let's see if that is reasonable. We got a lot less than I was hoping for, so that's definitely going to be holding us back. Now let me see if I can get this right. For some reason, I don't know alphabetical order. I do, but I forgot it for a second there. All right, so it looks like someone is selling at 115. We've got 116, 118, but smaller units are going for 121 and 123. The question is it selling? Let's check the auction stats here. So 116 is a daily. That sort of shows me people are buying at a higher rate than usual. Let me make sure my inventory is cleared out. It is. So let's go ahead and grab these two. Again, 46 PEDs is sort of the magic number. 47 is the magic number. Let's be frank here, folks. 47 PEDs is a magic number. Let's see if we can hit it. It's gonna be close. It really is. So 47 puts us at 115. I think we definitely get a sale at 115. Let's get a little greedy though. Just based on these huge units, and then the next jump up being 120, I think at 118 we might be able to get a sale, maybe even at 120. The question is, do we risk it? I think this time we're going to risk it. So this is going to be a little bit riskier here. We're going to try and sell 49 PEDs worth of Garcian lubricant at a markup of 120%. We're 4% above sort of what the auction's looking at, but if you look at this, there's a lot of people selling above because they're offering small units. And some of these huge amounts are down here. So I'm hoping that someone's going to come along and buy it just because they want to start crafting right away. And right now there's sort of no real Garcian lubricant on the market. So let's go ahead and put that bid in. Actually, one other thing, just in case we do run it, in case no one does bid on it, what I want to do is set the opening bid down to 47 PEDs because I know someone will probably take that. So let's go ahead and put that out. So you've got our Garcian lubricant on the market there. It's popping in just down here. It's at 120%. That's a pretty high markup in my opinion. But I think we might get it. Because just look where it's showing up. Like it's good news right there. That's sort of right where we want to be. We're not selling 100 units. We're not selling 400 units, like 400 PDs worth or 100 PDs worth. So like 120 I think is a decent markup. I think we're going to get it. As far as orders go, it looks like I was not outbid. Like 110, sort of the going rate. I bid above the going rate, so I was getting people some good value, I guess, which is always good to see. Anyways, guys, let's take a little break here, and I'll get back to you with the results. Just like that, we've got good news, folks. We've got good news. The order was up for less than an hour, and it has already sold 49 PEDs. Someone went ahead, bought that Garcian lubricant. We're now sitting at 105 PEDs total. So what does that mean, folks? What does that mean we do? That means we dive right back in and we put that same order out there. Because when you throw something out and it gives you, good results, you just have to keep running with it, right? Right now we've got an order at 111. I'm gonna do 11. I'm gonna do 112 again. I'm gonna do 112. I don't think people can beat that, and I think most people are gonna end up selling under 112. And even if we get 112, I know I can make it work, just based off of the last attempt. So let's go ahead and do that. So 450 units, 100.8 PEDs reserved. We've got 105 available. We're paying 1 PED again for the auction fee. Let's get right to it. Let's put that in. One thing I forgot to check, offers. But the fact that I sold something so soon makes me know that nothing's changed. And in fact, nothing's changed. Someone put a bid in on this one, and a few other ones sold out, so 120 is actually a really good rate. Garcia and Lubricant is on the way up, and we're going to be taking advantage of this the whole way. Yeah, so let's see how fast. It's probably going to take 24 hours for this order just because it takes a while for these things to fill. But if we can get it filled, it's going to be good news, folks. It's going to be good news. Anyways, there's my order, and let's see what happens. And just like that, folks, we have already just a couple hours in, managed to buy 92 PEDs of Garcian lubricant at 110.84% markup. That's huge. So here's where the auction stands, right? Someone sold 415 units. I wanted to buy 450, so my auction's still up for another 22 hours. But those units I have, that is enough for me to go on and sell it. So just because I bought it such a low percent, and because Garcian grease is going up, Garcian lubricant's going up, sorry, I don't want to spend that time waiting and miss my opportunity. So I'm going to just jump right on this. I'm going to go and put this right up on auction just right away, because look at these buyouts right now. Like this is a golden time. Someone's selling for 115 already, so there's people already starting to undercut. But I think I can still get in and get that 120 sales price. So let's go for it. Let's go for it, folks. We're just going to drop it right in there. So again, I bought 92 PEDs worth. Let's see. I think. Can we go for 100? Is this going to be possible? It looks like it is. I can ask for 100 PEDs, and I'll be selling at 120.48. Will it sell? I think this might work, because there's 115 here for 32. There's a 400 PED thing for 116. But would you pay a little bit more to get 100 PEDs? I think someone will. So I'm going to go for it. It's a little bit risky, and just in case we fail, I'm going to just throw up a 94 PED one, because someone's going to take that and it'll just sell in. Let's just set it to 5 days, so I'm not wasting no. We'll set it to. Yeah, we'll do like a 3-day thing. I don't want to waste too much time with this. If it doesn't sell, I'm just going to go out there and do it different. But I think I can sell this. I think it's going to sell at 120. I am pushing it a little bit just because this is a larger amount. But I think this time it's going to work out, and I really do want to get some forward progress with this. So let's go ahead. Let's try and push some boundaries, and let's try and get that sale. 120.48%. Here goes nothing. Let's let it out there and see what happens. We're wasting 1 PED at most. Obviously, we bought it at 92, so we're going to make that back, just even if we get 113. Even if we have to sell for 113 buyout, we're going to get it back. Just because we'd have to list twice, it would cost us 2 PEDs. We'd still be okay. Anyways, hopefully you guys are somewhat entertained by this, but we'll see what happens, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. But we'll see. I feel like I want to end the video, but I'm not going to end it. We're going to keep this one going. So I'll be right back with the next clip. And look at that, folks. The risk paid off. 100 PEDs. Someone bought the Garcian lubricant. So with that, we are at 110 PEDs. A nice, solid increase. Let's go ahead and put in that next order. And then I think I might be calling it a video. It's going to be a little early, I think. But I think we're at a good point to call it a video, because we're looking at a nice sort of profit here. 110 PEDs. That's a solid amount to walk away from. Or walk away with, at least at the end of part 5, I feel like. You can see sort of the prices here have dropped a little bit. Like we're looking more at 116, probably like 118. But orders, we're still looking at orders around 112. I think I can go 112.5, and I should still be able to sell a small amount around 118, which gives us a nice 6% that we can make off of that, which is more than I can hope for. So let's go ahead and put the same order in. We're going to be buying 450, 60. Oh, let's put the percent in first so we know exactly how much we're getting. So 460 units, we could buy 103. 470, we could buy 105. About 475, I think that's a solid number. we've definitely got the funds available for this. So 475, we're bumping up sort of the amount we can purchase. That's good because what that means is obviously we can buy more now, and that's going to mean we're making more, and that's going to just help increase how much we're profiting. Remember, right now my PED stack is 10% bigger than what I started out with. Again, if you go through all the videos, you're going to see there's quite the ramp up time, but I think now that we found something, this is going to work. Obviously, this video is going to be delayed a couple weeks, so if it works now, it might not work later. Just keep that in mind, folks. Anyways, so let's put that order in, and we're going to call that a video. So that's the end. I believe that was part 5. Hopefully part 6, we're going to see more of the same. We're going to see a lot more profit, and we're going to see a lot more good times. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace.